Denver law enforcement officials have arrested 40-year-old Nathan Daniel Larson of Catlett, Virginia. Larson is currently in the Denver County Jail facing a misdemeanor charge of harboring a minor. However, he is also facing felony charges in Fresno County for kidnapping, child abduction, soliciting child pornography from a minor, and meeting a child for the intention of sex.
I thought the day that I finally was able to say that Nathan Larson is arrested, that I would be genuinely happy. But I am anything but happy. I am disturbed, I am angry, and I am so appalled that it took this much to put this man in jail when they had all the evidence, they had all the proof, they had everything they needed to arrest him. But they waited until he actually had a child in his possession. And that is unbelievable. That is pathetic, and this could have all been avoided had anybody listened to me or the countless amounts of other people that have helped on this case, trying to spread awareness, screaming, arrest Nathan Larson. But it took this. It took him boarding a plane with a child in a wig, telling that child to act disabled so no one talks to her. Abducting a child at 2 a.m, boarding them on a plane, all of this, traumatizing that poor 12-year-old girl. That's what it took. When you knew all along. You knew all along. You knew he had the intent. You knew he was looking for someone to run away with him. You knew all along. I said it all along. You knew he was a pedophile. The local PD was aware he was a pedophile, said, oh, he has no children in his custody, this and that. But you knew what could have happened, and you knew where it was headed. But no one ever did anything. And then this happened, and now everyone's so shocked and so happy that this girl is saved, but it could have been avoided. And I am angry. Nathan is currently facing a misdemeanor charge, but he has plenty of felonies on his plate now, because not only did he just harbor a minor, which I don't know why that's even considered a misdemeanor. That seems like a very serious offense if you ask me. He is facing charges of abducting and kidnapping a child, soliciting child pornography, and meeting up with the child for the intent of sex. Who could have saw it coming? The young girl was reported missing December 14th, 2020, and Nathan Larson actually made her wear a wig to the airport where he was going to take her back to his hometown in Virginia, and he told her to act disabled so that nobody would speak to her. Nathan and the girl then were stopped in Denver for a layover of their flight when Nathan was arrested. Detectives later in Virginia and Homeland Security raided the house with a warrant, where Nathan's father actually hit one of the agents, went to jail, and now he's out. One of the articles that I read, it actually said that Nathan groomed this girl on social media, which obviously because of rapey. And the article also said that he probably did it to many others, and that no one's ever came forward and they've never heard of this before. I've literally called the local authorities many times, and I've also reached out to everybody that I possibly could that had, again, any ounce of power that could actually do something about this. I've been saying this for months. For months. All you had to do is search his name, and then all of my videos pop up, and I literally give you all the information. Literally recruited minors into my own Discord server that were once talking to him, and everybody knew that this was going on. And you're going to tell me the FBI didn't know all along? The FBI knew. The FBI 100% knew. They 100% knew that rapey existed. They already knew Nathan because he already went to jail before. He's a known pedophile, and you're telling me that somehow now this is such a shock to you. And this is what I mean. Nobody wants to do anything until it's too late. After finding out that he was arrested and all of this information, I had some people from Nathan's neighborhood reach out to me with many pictures, because once they found out that he was arrested, they also looked into his background and found my videos. After reaching out to me, they wanted to help further, so they actually took a walk into the woods, and they found this. This is Nathan's tent. And these are all his belongings in the tent, the same kind of tent that he was going to kill himself in, which I also said in a video prior, multiple videos I've said that he hides out in a tent in the woods. He was also staying in this. This is his shed that he was apparently living in. What I want to know from this is why nobody did anything until it was too late. I am genuinely so happy that the girl was rescued and returned to her family, but that is so scarring, and she's never going to forget that. That's something that's going to stay with her forever, and my heart goes out to her, and my heart goes out to the family, and I'm very, very sorry that this happened, and I really wish that I could have stopped it, and I've tried everything up until this point to stop it. Another genuine concern I have is who gave him the money for these flights. It's not just Nathan that needs to be arrested. That whole household should be seized and thrown in jail. My heart sincerely goes out to the young girl that had to go through this and her family, and I know it is a very hard time. And I know that I'm so angry while making this video, and it should be a happy thing that he's arrested and that the girl is saved. I can't get over the fact that it took this long. It took him to actually go to a child's house, make them come out at 2 a.m, put them on a plane, and attempt to bring the child back home with him for him to be arrested, when all along he said that that was his plan, and if he had the opportunity, he would take it. He said his plans the entire time. Everybody knew, and now everybody is shocked. I'm happy to say Nathan Larson is behind bars, and I pray that he stays there. Because knowing the way that the system works and the way that this story is panned out so far, I will literally start a riot if this man does not stay in jail, and I mean that. Nathan Larson's hearing will be on Christmas Eve in Fresno, and we will see what happens then. I will be releasing another video, and I will definitely keep you guys updated. This is what we've all been waiting for, but this is just not the circumstances that I hoped it would happen under, because I did not want it to come down to this. I don't think anybody did, and I really wish that someone would have done something sooner. I genuinely want to thank everybody who spread awareness about this case and genuinely helped out, sent me information, and really worked all together to try to get this man behind bars, and it breaks my heart that it took this for that to happen, but at least he's away where he cannot hurt children anymore, and that is the most important part. I'll be making another video real soon, considering everything's coming out about this man, and the further we dig into this case, obviously I'm going to keep you guys updated. I just couldn't wait any longer than to say the words that Nathan Larson is finally arrested.